In this video, I will show you everything you need to know on how to use the Moomoo Singapore app, from funding your account to converting your currency, as well as how to buy stocks, sell stocks, and finally, withdraw the money back to your bank account. Not just that, I will also share some bonus features that you can take advantage of to further improve your investment experience. But before I start, if you have any questions that you would like to ask, do join my 10,000 members Telegram chat group to discuss or ask any questions that you might have. First things first, if you don't already have a Moomoo Singapore account yet, you can consider signing up with my link down below. That's because you will get to receive up to $1,014 worth of welcome rewards when you fulfill the terms and conditions, plus an exclusive $20 cash coupon, which is not available if you were to use a normal link to sign up. And just in case you are wondering, you are eligible to open a Moomoo Singapore account as long as you are a Singapore citizen, permanent resident, or a foreigner who's either living or working in Singapore. Or if you are a foreigner who's living overseas, you should also be eligible to open a Moomoo Singapore account. Though, you will need to provide your passport and proof of residence address in your country for verification purposes. Once you are done, your application will be processed within 1 to 3 business days. But from my experience, it can even be as fast as 1 day. Alright, once your account is approved, the next step is to fund your account with some money.
What's need money when now?
Of course no money, how to buy stocks? So to fund your account, just open up the app at the top. If you have both a Moomoo Singapore and a Moomoo Malaysia account, you first need to switch over to the Moomoo Singapore account here, then head over to Accounts, Transfers, then tap on Deposit. Choose the currency that you want to deposit. For example, let's try SGD. If you have a Singapore bank account, the best method to use is definitely the Instant Deposit via Direct Debit Authorization or DDA method, since it allows you to directly do the transfer right within the Moomoo app itself. So you don't have to purposely go and open up another app to do the transfer. Plus, the money will usually arrive within a few minutes, so it's super convenient. Otherwise, if you don't have a Singaporean bank account, you may also choose to use other methods. Though, just take note that if you are planning to do a bank transfer from a foreign bank, the bank may charge you a transfer fee, yeah. But for the purpose of this video, I will just show you how to do instant deposit via DDA. So just tap on it. Then, if you have not linked your bank account already, tap on From, Add a bank account. Choose your bank, tap Next. You'll be prompted to enter in your 6-digit trading password. Then, just log in to link your bank account. Once you are done, select your bank account and enter in how much you want to deposit in. But here's a quick tip. If you are new to Moomoo Singapore, you will need to check how much you will need to transfer in order to qualify for the welcome rewards. For example, for the current promotion, you will need to deposit a cumulative amount of at least $3,000. Cumulative means you can transfer multiple times to make up for the $3,000. Complete 3-buy trades while maintaining the funds in the account for 30 days. If you can fulfill that, you get a free stock bundle worth $70. Then, if you can deposit a bigger amount or fulfill other criteria, your reward goes up as well. Though, because this promotion will change from time to time, it's best to check how much you need to transfer, yeah? Anyway, for this round, I will just transfer $2,000. Tap Submit, enter your trading password, and just wait for the funds to arrive.
A few moments later.
It didn't take too long. The funds arrived within a few seconds. To check how much you have in your account, you can head over to Accounts, tap on Total Assets, then Currency. See, I have about $4,077 worth of money in the account, of which 90% is in USD and 10% is in SGD, which is the one that I've just deposited. Besides that, you can also head back out, tap on Transfers, then under Transfers Records, you will see how much you have deposited. Next, if you are planning to just buy Singapore stocks, you can just skip this section. Otherwise, if you are planning to buy overseas stocks, you will need to convert your SGD to the respective currencies. Now, Moomoo Singapore doesn't charge any conversion fees, so you can convert as many times as you want for free. However, according to my test, if you are converting from SGD to USD, there will be a slight conversion loss of about 0.44%. From SGD to Hong Kong dollars, it will be about 0.5%. And from SGD to Chinese yuan, it's about 0.2%, which is still pretty cheap, yeah? Then here's another question. Does Moomoo Singapore support auto currency conversion when buying overseas stocks? Unfortunately, as of making this video, the answer is no. But the good news is that they are currently working on this feature, so we will have auto currency conversion soon. Though, for now, since this feature is not available yet, if you perform a trade without converting the currency, you'll be considered as buying wire margin. In this case, you'll be charged a margin interest. Alright, to convert your currency, make sure you are in the Accounts tab. Tap on Transfers Exchange. Here, I'm converting from SGD to US dollars. You can either enter the amount that you want to convert or just tap on Exchange All to convert everything. Tap Submit, check through to make sure everything is correct. Tap Confirm, enter in your trading password and you are done. And now we are finally ready to buy stocks. And what big. So here's how to look for the stocks that you want to invest in. First, tap on the search icon on the top right hand corner. Then enter in the name of the stock that you are interested in. For example, let's try Microsoft. Then tap on the heart icon in the top right hand corner to add the stock to your watch list. This is so that you don't have to keep searching for the stock every time. Then if I head back, ta-da! I can see my stock has been added to my watch list. Next, to buy a stock, just tap on the stock that you want to buy. Tap on the trade button on the bottom left hand side. If you have an existing Moomoo Singapore and Moomoo Malaysia accounts, you will need to make sure you are in the Moomoo Singapore accounts. Okay, I know this looks super complicated, but no worries. You can make this simpler by switching over to the light mode at the top right hand side. Now, let me explain what's going on in this page. At the top, you are seeing the price fluctuating every second. The green bar and the red bar shows the stock trading between buyers and sellers. And right now, you are on the buy side. If you tap on order type, you will see a whole bunch of order types for you to choose from. But the two most common order types are limit order and market order. Limit order lets you set what price you want to buy the stock at. For example, if the stock is at 420 US dollars now, but I want to buy the stock at $415, in that case, I can set the limit price at $415. But try not to lowball too much, yeah? Because if the limit price is set too low, you might not be able to buy the stock. As for market order, it will just let you immediately buy the stock at whatever is the current market price. For example, if the stock is at $420 now, you will buy the stock at $420. For this tutorial, I will stick with limit order since I want to try and buy at a slightly lower price. So let's try $415. Moomoo will even show you how far is your price from the current price, which is nice. Next, you are able to toggle between quantity and amount. Quantity lets you specify how many stocks that you want to buy, while amount lets you specify the dollar amount that you want to buy the stocks with. Pro tip: Moomoo supports fractional trading for most US stocks and ETFs. So you can buy with as little as 0.0001 shares or a minimum of $5. But just take note that fractional trading is only available during regular trading hours, which currently is around 9:30 PM to 4 AM Singapore time. Or if you are planning to trade Singapore or Hong Kong stocks, Moomoo also supports odd lot order, where instead of having to trade a minimum of 1 lot or 100 shares, you can trade with as little as 1 share. Anyway, back to our shares. I will just go with quantity, then I can either enter the number of shares that I want to buy, or Moomoo will also let me choose how much of my money that I want to use. For example, I can buy up to 20 shares, though I'll be buying on margin, which remember, we have margin interest charges. So to avoid using margin, I can only buy up to 6 shares. Moomoo will then show me how much money I will be using to buy. Next, I'm able to choose which trading session I want to buy the stock at. For most people, we can just stick to regular trading hours. But if you want a longer session, Moomoo also supports trading during pre- and post-market hours, which is from 4 PM to 8 AM Singapore time. Next, time in force means how long will this order be valid for. If I select day, it means the order will only be valid for today, and any unfilled orders will be cancelled after the market closes. And good deal cancelled means the order will be active for 90 days or until the order is fully filled or cancelled. For this example, I will just choose day. If you want to preview your order, you can tap on the preview button right beside the buy button, where it will show you what's the total fees that you will have to pay. Then, once you're ready to buy, you can tap on buy. check through your order to make sure everything is correct, then tap confirm to submit your order. Next, as long as your order has not been matched, you can still modify or cancel your order anytime. To do that, you can head over to Accounts, Orders, then you will see your pending orders here. Let's try changing the buy order by tapping on the order, edit, then change the buying price to $421.40. Then tap buy and submit.
A few inches later.
Alright, our order has been fulfilled and we have successfully bought our shares. To check our holdings, we can head over to the Accounts tab, scroll down, and we will see our positions. Here's my Microsoft stock at a total value of $2,531.46. I currently own 6 shares at a price of $421.40. But after factoring in all the fees and commissions, my cost price is $421.91. And right now, I'm up by $3.06. Now, let's say you are ready to sell the stocks and what big. To do that, tap on the stocks that you want to sell, tap trade on the bottom left hand side, then tap sell. Remember, you want to sell a stock, you tap on sell. Don't be dumb, go tap on buy to buy even more stocks. After that, the steps will be exactly the same as just now. Make sure you are on the Moomoo Singapore account, choose your order type, price and quantity or the dollar amount that you want to sell and so on. Once everything is okay, tap sell, check through your order, and if everything is okay, tap confirm. And that's how you sell your stock. Finally, here's how to withdraw your money back to your bank account. To do that, head over to the Accounts tab, tap on Transfers, Withdraw. If you do not have a bank account yet, you will then need to add a new bank account. So just enter in your bank name, bank account number, and upload a proof of your bank account. Then tap submit. Next, enter how much you want to withdraw. It says I don't have any available amount to withdraw. What's going on? Okay, don't worry. This may happen due to 3 reasons. 1. If you have just sold your stocks, your transactions have not fully settled yet. For example, for US stocks, the transaction will take 1 business day to settle. And for Singapore stocks, it will take 2 business days to settle. After which, you will only be able to withdraw your money. Or second reason, you currently don't have any Singapore dollars to withdraw. So remember just now we converted everything to US dollars. To withdraw SGD, we will first need to convert our USD back to SGD. So to do that, we can tap on Currency Exchange. Then set the from currency to USD and to currency to SGD. Enter the amounts that you want to exchange, then tap submit. The exchange will be completed within a few minutes, and after that, you are ready to withdraw your money back to your bank account. The withdrawal will take anywhere between 1 to 3 business days to complete. But just a small reminder, if you have just opened your account, make sure to keep the money in your account for either 30 or 90 days in order to qualify for the welcome rewards, yeah? Or the third reason, your money has been automatically invested into money market funds via Moomoo Cash Plus Smart Save feature, a program which lets you earn a return on your idle cash. In that case, you can head over to Accounts, Funds, and if your money is in USD, you can tap on CSOP USD Money Market Fund. And if I tap on Order History, I can see that my $1,482 has been automatically subscribed to this fund and is currently earning a small return during these few days. So to get back your money, you can just tap on Redeem to Securities Account, then enter the amount that you want to redeem, and temporarily suspend the auto subscription for a few days so that you can withdraw your funds before they auto subscribe the money back in again. The funds will arrive within 1 business day, after which you can then withdraw your money. But here's a question, is it possible to withdraw in other currencies, and will there be any fees for doing so? Yes, it's possible to withdraw USD and Hong Kong dollars, and it will be free as long as you are withdrawing to DBS or POSB Bank, since it is a bank that Moomoo is currently using. Otherwise, there will be a fee of $30. So that was a quick tutorial on how to use Moomoo Singapore to buy and sell your stocks. Now, here are a few features that you can check out to further maximize the benefits of your accounts. First, as mentioned earlier, Moomoo Cash Plus lets you earn a yield on your idle cash by automatically investing your money in low-risk money market funds. And the nice thing is that when you want to trade stocks, Moomoo will just auto-redeem the money from Cash Plus to make the purchase. To enable this feature, you can just head over to Discover, Wealth, Cash Plus, scroll down, tap on Management Smart Save. Then just activate the Smart Save buy feature for the currency that you want. What's nice is that Moomoo Cash Plus has been recently upgraded to the T+0 settlement period via the Fullerton SGD Liquidity Fund, which allows you to redeem and get back your money within the same day. Besides that, Moomoo has a stock yield enhancement program to let you earn a yield on your stocks. All securities on loan are fully collateralized at least 100% of the market value by Moomoo Singapore. And it doesn't affect your holdings, as you can sell shares anytime, plus also receive any dividends that are paid out to you. Though, the downside is that borrowed stocks are not protected by SIPC. The voting right will belong to the stock borrower, and stocks that are lent out will usually be used for short selling, which may affect the stock price in the short term. To enroll or disable the program, you can head over to Accounts, More, Stock Yield Program. Next, given that the Fed might be cutting their rates soon, you can check out US Treasury Bonds, which is offered by Moomoo Singapore to lock in the high yields before the rates go down. To do that, you can head over to Discover Wealth Bonds, tap on US Treasuries, and you'll find a list of bonds to invest in and lock in as much as 5% return for a few months to a few years, while enjoying $0 commission trades promo till 30th September 2024. Next, here are some features to improve your investment journey. First, if you head over to the stock page, tap on the bell icon near the bottom, you are able to set a price alert to automatically notify you whenever the stock has reached a certain price, or when there's a huge change in price. This can save you a ton of time from monitoring the stock price every other day. Next, Moomoo has a regular savings plan feature that lets you automatically dollar cost average into the market. This lets you accumulate your stocks while avoiding timing the markets, which has been proven time and time again to be a much better strategy for long-term investors. To set up Auto DCA on Moomoo, you can just open up the stock that you want, tap on the three dots on the bottom right hand side, tap RSP. Then just enter in your investment amounts as well as how often you want the dollar cost average in. The next feature is one of my absolute favorite, and that is the ability to easily research stocks right within the app itself. So to do that, on the stock page, you can tap on Company, and here you'll be able to see the company's earnings estimates or results and analyst ratings. There's even a company valuation tool where you can see how cheap or expensive the stock is when compared to its historical PE ratio. Then further down, you can see some more important financial data of the company, such as its operating data, revenue breakdown, financial estimates, financial indicators, and so on, all of which will help you determine whether this is a good stock or not. Next, if you are someone who likes technical analysis, but you are really bad at it, like me, here's one hidden feature that you will really like. Under the stock chart, tap on the 4 squares button, then tap on Trend Projection. Moomoo will then show you similar trends from other stocks in order to help you predict where the stock might go next. Though, this is all based on probabilities, yeah? So you will still have to make your own judgment. Moomoo also has a calendar feature which helps you keep track of important economic events that may move the market. To find it, tap on Markets, US, scroll down till you see Economic Calendar, then tap on it. What I like to do is change the filter to only show economic data, United States, and 3 stars, and 3 stars importance. So it will only show the most important events. Then, whenever the results are released, Moomoo will also show you a quick summary of the previous results, consensus estimates, as well as the actual results. Besides that, you can also stay up to date on market news by going to the News tab. Here, Moomoo will show you all the important news as soon as they are available. Otherwise, if you are only interested in news that are related to your stocks, you can head over to the Watchlist News tab to see related news. The next feature is a feature that I'm sure you will like, and that is the Promotions feature. So, if you head over to the Me tab, then tap on Promotions, you will find a whole list of promotions which you can participate in to earn even more rewards. For example, right now, there's a SG Stock Trade campaign, I also Can campaign, US Treasury campaign, Zero Commission US Option campaign, and more. Besides that, there's also a Task Center, which you can perform daily check-ins, as well as simple tasks to earn points, which you can then use to redeem exclusive Moomoo figurines as well as free stock vouchers. Last but not least, if you are an options trader, Moomoo offers 2 pricing plans to let you enjoy lower fees on your options trades. To switch between the plans, you will need to log in via Moomoo web portal look for US options, then choose the plan that you want. And to make this even sweeter, every calendar month when you complete at least one US trade, Moomoo will give you 100 commission-free options contracts, which will further help you save more on your options trades. So those are just some of the features that Moomoo Singapore has. And trust me, this is just barely scratching the surface as the app has even more features to offer, such as earnings calendar, market data, stock screener tool, Moomoo community section, and many more. But do let me know if you want me to cover more Moomoo features, and I will make a video for it. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found this useful. Like, share, and subscribe, as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.